Hey guys, Noam here from Safari Pedals, and today I wanted to talk to you about different roles in the studio. And I think this is something we don't speak enough about. Traditionally, in the studio, there are kind of a few different roles in terms of production, mixing, mastering, and stuff. So usually there's, traditionally speaking, a producer, a recording engineer, a mixing engineer, and a mastering engineer. Each one of those roles is a very different role. I feel like today, in 2023, everything is kind of blurred and mixed together. So with technology, you can pretty much produce, record, mix, master all by yourself in your own house, which is insane when you think about it. When I started out, I started in a big studio facility, and that was just not an option. But today, it is an option. And I feel like a lot of people kind of get confused with, okay, some people do it this way, some people do it another way, some people do everything at home, some people just send the mix out to someone else, some people just send the master out. So many different options. We live in an amazing time in music and in creation in general because there's the flexibility to be able to choose your own path and choose what's right for you. A lot of times I feel like producers feel the need to send a mix out to a mixing engineer where really what they're after is kind of just finishing the song and polishing it out, which maybe a mastering engineer with some stems would be more beneficial to these people. And a lot of times I'll see the opposite. So I'll see someone kind of sticking to his own mixes with his production and sending it out to a mastering engineer where he really needed some mixing assistance and a professional mixing engineer to kind of go through the song. And I think each project is different. So I think it's okay if you're a producer and you have one project where you mixed and even mastered it by yourself, and then another project where you feel like maybe for that particular one, you might need a mixing engineer and a mastering engineer. And I feel the same goes to all of the different roles. So if you're a mixing engineer and you know, some songs you might want to master yourself, which I totally get. I used to do that too. And some songs you might want to send to a mastering engineer. So I feel like the flexibility is there, but we're just not used to thinking in that way. Relating to Safari Pedals and my kind of vision towards the future and towards what I want to do as a plugin maker is I want to have tools that are kind of in that blend, which means that you can use them as a production tool, you can use them as an inspirational tool, and you can use them for a mix and even for mastering. So I'm kind of trying to aim towards having tools that are not necessarily for one specific job, but are really creative and you can kind of go crazy with them. But at the same time, they're not very complex in terms of the knobs and the interface. They're very simple tools to use, but they have a lot under the hood. If you don't agree with anything I said or you have some comments, please feel free to put them down below, and I'll see you next time.